Am I live? Am I live? Am I live? I think I'm live. I think so. I think I am. I think I am. I think I can. I think I can. All right. Let's see. Let's get it brought up on my phone so I can chatty chat too. Hi, Kenny. Oh, come on, phone. Work with me. Work with me here. There we are. Let's turn my phone volume. Hi, Diana. How are you? How is everybody? Hi, Janet. If you're not familiar, we're in Zemlja Snova. Hi, Melissa. Good morning. My beloved Zemlja Snova. I didn't realize that was a different. It's got like a shiny thing on it. See? I didn't realize that. Shows you how much I pay attention. Hi, May. I'm going to play with my tombos today. That's what I'm playing with. Let's move this. That can go down. Move that up just a little bit. There we go. Oh no, there's so much pencil dust over here by my sharpener. I don't necessarily want to put my pretty book in it. Wipe it off here. Ooh, that's a lot of pencil dust. Should get the vacuum out. Have to do that after. Sorry I'm a little late. I was doing some yoga. Oh my goodness, so many people. Hi, Diana. No, I said hi to you already. Okay. Oh, you're just saying hi to everybody. So I got my bullet journal, and I've actually started working in it. So I've got 6 months at a glance. I'm not doing a year because I assume I'm going to fill this up. So I've started working on it. I'm really insanely proud of this page. I used Tombos and some water, but I'm trying to do 31 days of yoga so that I need to be more limber. I'm not very limber. So I was doing that, and I had to take my medicine and I had to get it all set up. So again, in Zemlja Snova, my favorite book of all time. First page. I've been working in it a little bit. This was kind of like a test page to see if I could get some really realistic looking stuff, and it's pretty good. This is my light source, so I don't forget. It's in the center. So I was working on this, and I thought it looked pretty cool. I'm never one to really have to do these first couple pages. I always assume the beginning of the book is the first actual page. Hi, Belinda. How are you? Thank you for the feature on that video. That was so unexpected and I blew my mind. I sat up late watching it. I was like, oh, I'm going to go to bed, and then I got the notification on Facebook, and I was like, well, what's all this about? So I went and looked, and lo and behold, that was so cool. Yay, Melissa! I'm pretty sure that the Swedish version of Phantomorphia I have also has Geomorphia in it, so I'm not like pressed about getting it. Hi, Christiane! Alright, so I'm using Tombos. For some reason, the focus is really funky. Maybe if I zoom in a little. There we go. There we go. Hi, Melody. So, got my Tombows out. I like my Tombows, especially in this paper. I only went through a little bit on this little spot. I can feel where I started pilling the paper. And once I start pilling the paper, I know I'm about to go through. It just ghosted. Just ghosted. So, not too bad. I just have to be a little more careful. I did do probably 15 layers on there, so that was my fault. No problem, Kenny, no problem. So the undercolor I'm using is the Tombow 451, which looks like it's sky blue, and then the other one I was using, I have about 4 over here, but the only other one I've used so far is Process Blue 452, and I've got turquoise over here, which is the 443, and then Reflex Blue, which is the 493, but I don't know if I'm going to use these or not. We'll see. So I'm probably going to be relatively into what I'm doing. So if you have a question, please, please, please pop them in caps if you need to talk to me, because I'm going to be, it's not like pencil where I can just hold my thing there and read. It's a little more, I have to pay attention to what I'm doing. So I'm going to work on the upper bit here, right up here. I'll work in this section at a time. So again, popping caps. Belinda, I was just saying I only had one little bit of ghosting, and that's because I put probably 15 layers in and wait for it to dry. So that was my fault. It started pilling, and once the paper starts pilling, I know it's about to go through. So a little bit of ghosting on the yellow, not too bad. As long as I let it dry completely between layers and don't start like I was rubbing it in. That was totally my fault. So that's right, these don't post. So I had already started, I did the base in the 451, the sky blue. I did the shadowy areas in the 452, the process blue. Now I'm going back over with the 451 sky blue to do a little blending. I'm not entirely sure like how dark I want this to go, so I'm just playing with it. Really 1 or 2 strokes is all you can do at a time. Go too much more, and again you're going to start rubbing it, and then it starts pilling, and then you start bleeding through. But if you're careful and patient, which I'm not patient, I need to work on my patience. If you're careful and patient, you can get this going without any bleed through whatsoever. Now each layer adds some subsequent darkness, so it intensifies the color. Just let me show you on my chart here. Excuse me. So the outer part, here, let's do the blues where I'm working right now. So the outer part is just 1 layer. The inner part is 3 layers. So you can especially see on like this peacock blue, see how it's more of an intense color on the inside, whereas the outside it's much lighter. If I want a light color, I do 1 stroke and leave it. If I want to build on layers, I keep layering the same color to intensify that color, if that makes a lick of sense. Hi, Barb. So if that didn't make sense, let me know. I'll see if I can phrase it a different way. Make sure I'm not going too far out of camera. So I've already done my second layer up here. So I'm going to go back I'm actually going to grab, hi Charlotte, I'm going to grab the 443, the turquoise. I'm just adding a little bit of oomphy shadows. I'm being very careful about where I put it, staying on the tip point. I'm not pressing down, I'm not trying to get a thick line, just trying to add in a little oomph of shadows. So again, if you need me, pop it in caps. Otherwise, I'm assuming you're talking amongst yourselves, because this does actually require quite a bit of concentration. So I'm trying to be very precise. These are little intricate things, and it can be tricky. But how is everybody doing today? What are you doing? How are you doing? What are you coloring? Saw May's live stream this morning when I woke up. Sorry I didn't get to talk too much in there, May. I was getting the kids ready for school. So I don't know if you can tell a little bit. You can see where I've worked on a little bit and I haven't added the deeper shadowy color. See, there's a slight difference. Yes, concentrating. It does take some concentration. Oh, Barb, I did my yoga this morning. So I'm trying to stretch more, get better at that, get more limber. Because I hurt my... Hi, Candy. Good morning. I hurt my hip the other day, and it was so bad. I was in tears. And it wasn't just like tears of pain. Like, it hurt. But it only hurts when I, like my hip, when it's like that, it only hurts when I walk. So I was sitting down, but I was still in tears just from the sheer frustration of not being able to walk. And so I emailed my doctor. I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I can't function when my hip is like this. So I was like, I was trying to exercise. It was just, hi Kimberly, receiving birthday phone calls. Oh, Christiane, happy birthday. Oh, happy birthday, Kimberly. Happy belated birthday. I can sing happy birthday because it's not copywritten anymore. But I'm not going to sing happy birthday. I don't want to torture anybody today. Oh, didn't mean to shake that, sorry. I'm trying to not get in my camera's way, but still be able to see. Oh, thank you, Candy. This book is my absolute favorite. It's this book, Mythomorphia, and Ivy the Inky Butterfly. Top 3. No problem, May. What's for dinner? I have to go to the store today to get food. No, no, Kimberly. My mom has that problem sometimes too. She works from home. Her base is actually in Georgia, but she works in Ohio. She lives in Ohio. Oh, I got shaky hands. Excuse me while I pop and stretch. That's the only bad part, is shaky hands when you're trying to do these little detail work. Now I could have just left it that sky blue and come in with pencils, but there is just something so enjoyable about blending these markers. I don't know what it is, it's just super enjoyable. You know what, I'm probably just gonna work on this little area here. They are, Candy, they really are. Details are very relaxing. So let's see, what do I want to go in? Let's go in with the medium colors. So this is the Process Blue 452. I'll go in with that. I'm going to blend out the shadows I just put in. So again, I'm starting back here because this is all dry. This is where I just did. So start where it's dry. This I'm going to do a little bit of a thicker line. Hi, Darla. Darlene. I'm sorry, Darlene. Hi, Robin. Oh no, Kimberly. I hate when that happens. I find these pens to be very relaxing. My wrist was hurting a little bit from pencils, so I tend to turn to the markers when I need a little bit of a wrist break, you know. I'm sure y'all get me. Hi, Joan. How are you? It's October, y'all, and here I am coloring this very, very bright. I should be coloring a fall picture, but I did that door from Country Charm, and so that was fall enough, right? I can take a break. So this is probably initial one. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 5th layer. So, and then as you can see, there's no bleed through. I mean, you get, like if I lift it up, you can see through, but there's no bleed. Right here's the heart. Right, yeah, right here. There's no bleed through. I'm on my 5th layer. But you haven't got tombos, Belinda. I don't know why that surprises me. I find them very, very fun to work with. They're different, and they're really fun. I find I can actually apply a lot of principles from pencils to the tombos. Oh, nice, Melody. This is the chart I have. Does April have one of those hex charts for them, Melody? That wouldn't surprise me. Oh, I didn't know they made fabric ones. See? I find it amazing how much the supplies kind of like overlap, or the supply company, these companies kind of like overlap their products. Hi, Katrina. Yeah, because on the other end is a bullet tip. So you have the brush tip, and you have the bullet tip. I don't really use this. It's very harsh. Whereas this is just like gliding. This is like a felt tip marker, and it's just a little harsher than I necessarily want. All right. So I'm going to kind of like let that dry. We're going to swing over. Let's do the bottom half here. Oh, well, that's good, Melody. I'm using the Tombows Chai. Hi, Chai. Tombos. So I'm going to go back to 4-5. No, I'm not. I'm going to the turquoise, the 4-4-3. I lied. Shame on me. I've put quite a few layers on the other part, so I really want it to dry thoroughly. So I'm just going to move on to a different spot so that can dry. Oh no, Belinda. Oh, cool, Chai. I love these. I find myself trying to make excuses to use them. Because I need to get used to the colors. I think that's my only hang up, is they're so bright and vibrant, and I'm not used to that. And so it trips me up on occasion. Thank you, Katrina. I love turquoise. I'm going to assume that's part of it too. Yeah, I've got quite a few Copics. Well, quite a few. I probably have like 50. So in the grand scheme of Copics, that's not actually that many, but I love Copics too. But again, I have to get used to them. And I have to get more. But Belinda, your Copic work is just amazing. I could just sit and watch you. Like, I don't even have to color along. Just watching you is fun. Tombos. The Tombow dual brush pens. So I'm trying not to lose my place here. Hit that, sorry. Sorry if my finger's in the way. I'm a person that holds very close to the tip. I need to learn to but if I go back, then I have very broad strokes. So if my hand is in the way, I'm very sorry. I am super concentrating, can you tell? You guys are as quiet as I am. You don't have to be quiet. It's okay. Thank you, Katrina. I need to finish the poppies. I was working on them the other day, but then I had the plumber come, and so I had to deal with that. Hi, Jillian. These are the Tombow dual brush pens. Thank you, Belinda. Alright, so I'm going to go back up to the top part. I believe that's dried enough. I'm sorry, I'm taking you guys for a ride. It's easier to work in sections to let things dry. And unfortunately, if I lifted you guys up, you wouldn't be able to see anything. So you're going for a ride. Alright, have a good day, Belinda. Thank you. No problem, Jillian. And that sounds perfect, actually. Nice fall day. So I'm going back to the Sky Blue, the 451. I'm going to blend all of this out. This may be the last layer I put on this section. We will see. Depends on how well it blends out. And I am trying to maintain some semblance of a highlight. This may actually need another go over with this Sky Blue. Oh, well that's good, Jillian. that's good. Trying not to like rub. Don't. What I could do is actually take a water brush and try to blend this out, but I feel like that's cheating. Cheating only in my own mind. There is actually no cheating in coloring. You do what works for you. Trying to make some semblance of flow and light and dark. It's actually not too bad. Let's see. Did I miss a set? I did. I missed a whole section with the... Look at me. Alright, so back to the turquoise, the 443. Missed a whole section right here. Which means I'm going to have to pause on going over it. So if I do that, then that's how you get bleed through. Alright, so let's go back down here. I'm going for another ride, guys. Go back down here and we'll go with excuse me, 452, the processed blue, and we'll do the blendy thing with the turquoise we just put down. There's enough of this blue area that I'm not twiddling my thumbs, waiting on it to dry, which I was doing with the yellow flowers, which is how I ended up with a little bit of ghosting because I was impatient. I find the Tombow is really good when you can only sit down for a few minutes at a time. You just, you know, pop some color on, walk away. Come back, pop some more color on, walk away. I find that good for this style. Oh man, I really screwed the pooch here. Keep forgetting stuff. There we go. And I'm not being patient. See? Shame on me. And it actually gets to the point where you can't tell what layer you're on. So you just kind of like eyeball it. All right. Let's see. Go back up there. Sorry, lots and lots of back and forth, guys. I hope you don't mind. Back to the sky blue, the 451. Yeah, Chai. I just haven't gotten to that point yet in my abilities. That is a good tip. I've got plastic, like everything. There's a plastic white thing so I could like scribble on there and then pick it up, but I choose not to. I'm weird about stuff like that. Alright, so that is, I'm probably going to do another layer of sky blue, but I will not do any darker on here. Oh, see, and Chai, I think it all depends on like how you learn and how, you know, just how you are. Everybody's different, but that's cool. Oh, really, Melody? Let's see. So, I don't have any. You know, got a little ghosting from the yellow. Again, I was impatient. But as long as I'm patient, I only do a little at a time, and I only do one stroke. I don't go in and like rub it all in or whatever. Yeah, there's so many different ways to do it, Jillian. It's crazy. So I'm going to go over to this side and do this side. Oh, no, I do that with the zigs, or I'll take and I'll dip the tip in water, so, of the zigs, and then I have like the, I guess it's an ombre effect where it goes light to dark. Hey, Zerga. Let's see. I am on the turquoise, the 443 on this side. Everybody does stuff differently, and it's always amazing to find or hear of different ways of doing stuff. There's no wrong way. There's no right way. There's only your way, or what works for you. Oh, okay, Chai. Interesting. I haven't seen those, the color it markers. Are you giving away my secrets here, Christian? I have 5 copies of the book. I have my original. I have the one I gave to my daughter, and she colored one picture and then never touched it again, so I took it back. Holy moly, did I really miss that whole section right there? Calliard. Oh, okay. I have this one, which I just now started in, that I'm experimenting. And I have the Dutch version. You know, I've got a few, if you must know. I can't help it. You know, I'm like that with a lot of things, where if I find something that I like I stick with it. And I obsess over it, and I make sure that I'm never without it. Like Inkjoy pens. I have so many Inkjoy pens, it's not even funny. I have at least triplicates of all the colors that they make. But it could be more. I did not do a very good job here on this side. It was late. I was tired. I was tired. I've seen the Tamit. Oh, I've been looking at the gel pens forever and ever ago. I know, Jillian. Ink Droid. Ink Joy. Joy. Ink Joy pens. Gel pens. By Papermate. They are, and I've got them all in this, I like the retractable. So I have all the colors, like, oh, I didn't pick any more colors out for something. But so I've got like all the colors they make. They're my favorite. No problem, Zargot. I don't always speak clearly. I am looking at the Tool, T-U-L. I think it's a Staples brand pen. I have been looking at that. But I don't know how much better or different they are than the Ink Joys. Yeah, every now and then when I've got like a small pencil, I have to go like touch its back up. Like, it's okay. I have more of you. Excuse me. What time is it? Alright, I'm going to go back to the other side here and do my 451. Do one more little layer of the sky blue, and then I think this section will be done. I will be happy-ish with it. If not, I will take a pencil, because I don't think going over it anymore will do any good to the paper. I will end up taking a black pencil and doing some of the shadowing where I feel it needs it. But that'll be at the end. I've got the zebra mid liners coming today. I'm excited for those. It is, Jillian. It really is. I've got some double-sided tape. What else? A ruler. Yeah, I like zebra pens. My husband uses their gel pens almost exclusively. Alright, so I don't know how many layers we ended up with. I can feel the difference in the paper. It's just kind of like using a light watercolor wash. You can feel where the paper has been soaked a little bit. It will not go away. It will forever feel different. And it's very slightly raised, like it's almost like reading Braille. Sorry, I have this texture thing. I love texture. Kinda, sometimes. But you can see there's no bleed through. And even that little itty bitty little bit of yellow you can barely even see. So, well, Jillian, so what I'm going to use it for is to tape together this index page with this, because I don't like just having the blank set right here. So I'm going to tape these two journal pages together, and then so it's just a seamless flip from the index to my 6 month at a glance. And then, you know, if I mess up a page in there, I'll just like tape it together, close it, and then pretend it never happened. Alright, so let's go back down here. I'm only going to stream until about 10:30 today, guys. I've got quite a few things going on. So I got about another half hour. Yeah, I got about a half hour. So just a heads up warning for you. I'm going to go back in with the 452, the processed blue, right? No, I did that already. Stop. I'm going to go back in with the sky blue, the 451. Yeah, I looked at somebody on YouTube and they had used it, and I was just like, oh my god, that's the best thing ever. It's the best thing I've ever seen. So I'm just going in here and doing a bit of blending. I've been on Pinterest. I have reduced my social media not footprint, but usage. No, I don't add any water, Zargot. I did add water in my... I mean, I could, but I did add water here, so I outlined my boxes in an orange, and then I took a water brush and did that. And then I did that for the clouds and the sun. I used a water brush in here to blend. So, I mean, you can do it. It's absolutely something you can do. Nick Filbert, you always have extra? Yeah. Oh, you got multiples of Coleridge Wild, Katrina. That's crazy. It's a beautiful book, though. Not my cuppa. Too many faces. When you add water, you get problems with bleeding with water. I can see that. Yeah. If I had stuck to 3 layers, so a layer of the sky blue, a layer of processed blue, and a layer of turquoise, and then did water, I don't think there would be too much of an issue. But yeah, when you start sticking water on top of it, it can become a problem. And these are, you know, these are water-based markers. Then I could go in with the blender pen and blend it all together. But again, this is basically just adding water. So I find blending with the colors to be much more versatile. Oh, I need to mow my lawn tomorrow. I don't want to mow my lawn. Yeah, coloring in Irene is not fun. All right. So I'm pretty happy with that one. This one will need one more layer of the sky. Let's go to this corner here. Hi, Beth. So I'm going to go back with the processed blue, the 452, to blend out the turquoise. Yeah, the art book is pretty, but it's terrible to color. It's gorgeous to look at, though, you know? I bet May can make it work, though. May can make anything work. I feel like my nose is whistling when I breathe. There we go. Fixed it. Okay, I didn't go down there. She is, Jillian. It's disgusting. Alright, so we're going to do the turquoise on this section here. Oh, I'm not able to get that all in. I'm going to back out just a hair. There we go. May is a good teacher. No, this isn't the right one. I need turquoise, not the processed blue. Wondered why I couldn't see a difference. Get some shadow behind there. So this is the turquoise, the 443. Oh, Forest Girl 2. I saw a flip through of that. Oh my goodness. It is amazing. It is so pretty. I love Forest Girl. It's just a little, paper's a little funky. Maybe the Pablos would work well in there. Yeah, Forest Girls 2 is in my Etsy cart. May. I am jealous. No, not really. I can appreciate every artist's work individually. Delicate work. Delicate work. Yeah, that's what I hope too, May. Some of the pictures are different. They're not all the same pictures. There's a couple that I recognized, but I thought the pictures were different. Not just that it was on watercolor paper. Thought it was new pictures too. I could be wrong though. Do correct me. And you're gonna make May blush, Jillian. It's quite an accomplishment. Well, that's good to hear about the paper and Forest Girls too. Because those images just, I mean, they just beg for watercoloring, you know, and then to have paper that you can't watercolor on was really kind of disappointing. You know? It's new image. Oh, okay, good. Oh, it's bigger too? Excellent. What was I working on? Oh, yeah, upper corner. And go back in with the sky blue, the 451. Do some more blending. And the puppy snoring is hilarious. May could make a channel just of the puppy snores. Yeah, the pup snoring channel. Has a little lullabies playing in the background. There are I know especially during Christmas, there's this one YouTube channel that is all holiday music all the time, like live streaming a fireplace and holiday music, and I'll have that on all Christmas long, all December. Actually, I should say, the day I start doing dishes for Thanksgiving dinner, I start playing Christmas music. That is my cue to start it up. That's when I do dishes on Thanksgiving. All right, Chai. Have a good day. Yeah, it's an ASMR video. It would. Little snoring puppy dog. Alright, I need to take the sky blue down to this corner and do the last run through on that. What I want to learn how to do is Laura Rafferty does this cool thing with tombos in the background where it like layers and dots out. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but I may do it with a water brush. I think it was the hairs page he was doing it on. Maze Jungle. Oh, that's fun, Jillian. Are you getting a live one or are you getting a fake one? We have a fake tree, and I don't know how it's going to work with the cats this year. We'll see. I have a feeling Miss Marvel's not going to be a good kitty when it comes to the tree. Let's see. Do I need to go over? I do. I need to go over with the processed blue on this corner. Oh, cool, Kenny. I love my tombos. Aw, Barb. That sounds cute. I know I watched the Puppy Bowl when it's Super Bowl time. My daughters get such a kick out of it. My husband was on Reddit last night, and yeah, he was browsing all and came across this cute dog video compilation thing. And legit, Zoe came, plopped down, and goes, "Oh, that cute puppy! Oh!" It just was ridiculous. She was just like, "Oh, look at that puppy!" Then she'd crack up laughing, and, "Did you see that puppy?" So every now and then I try to find cute dog videos for her to watch because she thinks it's hilarious. She's funny to listen to. Excuse me. The puppy bowl. Oh, Kenny. No, you can't help it, can you? You're just like, oh, look at those cute little puppies. I think there's a kitten bowl, too. At my aunt's house, when she used to host Thanksgiving dinner, the game would never be on. It was always the dog show. The Purina canine show, which I thought was really weird. Because then you'd have everybody with their phones out watching the game on their phones. Like, just put it on the TV. Like, what's it gonna hurt? No, never would. Part of me, I don't like the idea of Black Friday. I'm just gonna throw that out there right now. I don't like Black Friday. I don't know, Jillian. Like, I don't like football, but like, I don't know. It just seems like a natural thing to do on Thanksgiving is watch football. Alright, I'm going to do the processed blue up here. Or no. Sky blue. Don't do that, Melissa. You're going to scare yourself. Do another run through the sky blue here. I've gone shopping on Black Friday exactly one time. Now, I'll do Cyber Monday, but I don't like the idea of Black Friday because now it's getting stupid. Like, these people can't have Thanksgiving dinner with their families because they have to be out working. So, I'm all about Cyber Monday. Bring it on. But, I don't like, I don't go shopping on Black Friday. People be cray-cray. Oh, I know, Jillian. Too many crazy people. I went one time, and it was stupid crazy. Like, I didn't even get anything. I just, like, I saw people going mad for stuff, and I was like, yeah, I'm going home. I'm not that type of shopper. Alright, I'm going to go down and do the sky blue down here. Yeah, I came home and my husband's like, I thought you were going out shopping. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. It was too much. Every now and then I forget. And I'm just like, I go out somewhere and I'm like, oh crap. Should have stayed home. Oh, Jillian, I love the online sales. Right, Kenny? Like, there were people just like, there wasn't even a, I think I was standing in like the girls section, and they had opened up like pajamas, And like people were going all like grabby hands. I'm just like, what? They're pajamas, guys. Like, and they weren't like anything special. They were just flipping pajamas, man. It's like, yeah, I can get pajamas any other time of the year. I'm good. Oh, there you go, Joan. That's something to look forward to. Yeah, sometimes the Prismas tend to go on a good sale in November, December. I'll have to check my Honey app. Seriously, if you browse on your computer, you should totally get the Honey extension. It's really good. I don't like save buku money, but it's like $1 here, $2 there, sometimes $5. There's been one time I found something for $10 cheaper. I mean, you can decide if you want it cheaper and later, if you need it now, or whatever. All right, I think that might be the frame. I think that might be the frame. The frame might be done. So there's that. That turned out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that, actually. So I have stonework over here, which will be, I don't know if I'll go into like the warm grays or if I'll stick to the cool grays, but not that blue gray, but like the cool grays. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably keep the warm grays for down here, then some nice browns for the back here, some greenery, some pretty butterflies. It'll be fun. It'll be cool. And then there's been no bleed through. Not a single bit of bleed through whatsoever on the other side. So, nothing. Even that yellow spot is barely visible. So, I'm super happy with that. Super happy. Thank you, Katrina. You know what? I just want to test it. Make sure there's nothing on here. So this is their blender pencil, or their blender pen. I'm just going to test it. I just want to... Does it make a difference? Not seeing one. I'm not seeing a difference. Yeah, I'm not seeing it doing anything. Huh. Interesting. I'm not going to rub it, that's for sure. That's how you get bleed through and pilling. What's Karen Dash? Oh. Yeah, the Caran d'Ache Luminance, there's a big color shift between the pencil and when you use a blender pencil on it, which, if nobody's seen that, so that doesn't surprise me that the museum aquarelles will do that too. So you can see, like here, there's a bit of a color shift. The dark sap green. So when you use the blender pencil on some of the pencils, there's a bit of a color shift sometimes. And not necessarily color shift, it just pops up the color. Like this looks more brown, but then it hits really purple when you use the blender on it. So that actually doesn't surprise me about them. So, about the aquarelles. Alright, so I'm going to call it here, guys. Thank you for joining me. And I hope you guys have a great Tuesday. Hope you have a great Wednesday. And then I'll see you again on Thursday. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell button if you wish to get notifications when I upload. Links, as always, are in the description down below. I could only find this on Etsy now at 70 East Books. It's kind of expensive. But you know, that's how it goes. So, thank you, everyone. Have a great day.